Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Harvest Moon 64. I am Mega500, and we are going to, well, the Harvest Festival is today. But yeah, we're going to continue onward. Real quick, before or Harvest Festival, Planting Festival. Not really the the Harvest King is involved, but the Harvest Festival's in the fall, I think. Yeah. Anyway, besides that, I am going to keep the cuts the way I said it, because the majority of you said that they were good. They were fun in how I decided to cut the footage. When I get to more record footage, this is footage I had ahead of time, I will be showing off the field more than I am, and I'll try and, adjust my playstyle to fit the editing better. One thing I will say real quick, well, let's deal with the festival, and then I'll say what I was going to say real quick in terms of the editing. But first, it's the Planting Festival. This year's king will now choose an assistant. And surprisingly, he chooses me, which is odd, because I didn't think we were that good of friends. And again, Cliff is probably one of the easiest ones to become friends with. So yeah, I'm on a balloon, and I'm flying high, and Cliff has hair that looks like an Afghan. No, it doesn't actually. I don't know what's going on. It's a nice view, thank you. Well, whatever. So yeah, I don't know, he's kind of odd. But yay, we're on a balloon. So yeah, that was kind of, as much as I would have liked to have been the king, it was kind of nice to show this off, that you can be chosen by the king if you're good friends with the king. And I guess I was good friends with him. Or maybe he just wanted to be friends. I don't know, he does show up and gives me fish all the time, so, I guess we are good friends. For a second I thought that, I quickly glanced over, or glanced at it, I thought for a second it said that Anne ate all the chickens. I'm like, wait a minute, Anne. You can't eat them. They make me eggs. But I think she was just saying she either fed them all or she, here, Harris, take a potato. And so it'll give me a recipe, and I believe it's, garlic potato, beef. Yes, I like beef and I like garlic and potatoes. But yeah, she just, either fed all the chickens or, put away all the eggs. Again, it varies. It switches back and forth about what she'll do. Anyway, oh, what's this? Cutscene. I keep getting interrupted before I can talk. Hey, that's that sleazy salesman who tried to sell me soap and chicken feed. Lively tea every day, you'll become very healthy. And I don't know. Wait, how does tea have cosmetic effects? Oh, no, that sounds like that's almost as much as a cow for tea. Hey, she's not fat. No, you're with the soap. Okay, man. You need to, like... Not everyone likes soap. That's the fact that I don't get why you, like... I don't get this salesman and why he thinks that adding in soap is, like, a deal breaker. But anyway, yeah, he's definitely a sleazy salesman. The only thing you want to buy from him is the power nut. But he's making Maria cry, and here comes Harris to the rescue. Go, Harris. What time? Just a salesman. Well, yes, but you're a sleazy salesman. I heard a rumor about a salesman selling strange things, like soap. See, you don't sell soap. Soap is just weird. Oh, but wait. What? Maria's already beautiful. She doesn't need that junk. Get out of here. So, yeah, Harris rescued, kind of. And yeah, see, he talked to himself that he thought he could dupe her, but unfortunately, she had Harris. Now, I believe this is the scene that this signifies that they're probably going to get married. However, I think I read somewhere, that there's a scene with a locket or something. I don't know I think this is for this game. If anyone who's played this game and knows or has gotten this scene, there's supposedly, like, something with the salesman that she gets duped into selling her locket or something, and then questions the salesman's, ethical standards. I don't know. I remember reading that somewhere. I don't even remember where it was. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it'd be nice to, get some feedback. But yeah, Maria and Harris they're a good couple, honestly. Though I think Harris kind of looks a little bit older than Maria. I don't know how old Harris is, really. He just looks a little bit older, but, and again, who cares? And yes, he's happy because I planted flowers. Now, there's something you want to do with flowers, and I'm going to attempt to do it. You need to plant, I think, like, so many flowers, and then also so many catmint seeds, and you can get, something from, I think it's Stu, that little kid. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get that. Maybe, I don't know. I think I have enough of these flowers, but I'll need some the pink catmint seeds, which I'll buy at the festival that's coming up. But anyway, back to the editing thing I was gonna say. For those of you who there were a few who expressed you know, discontent, saying, why are you cutting out the farming? That's like cutting out, you know, a good chunk of the game, like the whole point of the game. Why are you doing that? Well, here's the thing. I understand, and I knew there would be some people who would feel that way, and I wish I could please everyone. I can't. Oh, and here's her sesame dandelion greens. That's a weird recipe. Whatever. I wish I could please everyone, but here's the thing. I don't have. If it wasn't for the fact that, oh, let's give him some milk, and this will get me another recipe, which is the milk tea. Cinnamon milk tea. Cool. But anyway, I wish I could please everyone, and the thing is, if this game didn't have a dignified, signified ending point, and oh yeah, another recipe. Oh, thank you. I like potatoes. Let me give you a good potato recipe. Try it next time. Fried potatoes and bacon. Yes, I love. Anne better make this. She better make it right. Don't you think flowers are great? Yeah. Here, I'll give you a flower. Or maybe not. But and I will buy some more seeds. Actually, I'm gonna buy some cabbage seeds because I want to try and get most of the spring recipes too. So I'll buy some cabbage and then maybe turnips at some point. But the thing is, if it wasn't for this game having a signified ending point of being, you know, 3 years in that you get or 2 and 1 spring in that you get a evaluation, and that's the end. I would end it in 1 year. I would have been done with it within a year. You know, a year would have been it. I think a year is long enough for showing off the main game mechanics. Granted, yes, the second year has a lot of new things and stuff you can do, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same. So I think, and I'm gonna buy the baby bed now because I want to be getting the baby, try and be making a baby, so I will just get this out of the way so I don't have to worry about buying it later. But yeah, I know some people, you know, some people are completely fine with watching, you know, the same things over and over again. I understand that. You know, I honestly, as much as I kind of almost wish I would have done more editing during the first year, I'm kind of glad I didn't do more editing during the first year because, you know, it does show the game off. For the second year, though, I don't want this project to be 80 videos. 80 videos is too much, and I'm already kind of, you know, wanting to kind of close it up pretty soon, but I also don't want to just miss everything in the second year. So, you know, I do apologize for those of you who don't want me to make cuts. I personally feel I need to make cuts. I kind of want to know, like, you know, are the cuts good? You know, should I make them a little bit different or alter them? But there's going to be cuts no matter what, because I pretty much, I don't know if I made that clear. I'm sorry if I led you on that. I might not cut, but like, you know, and here's some of the recipes we got, but I just don't want this project to go on forever, and, you know, I mean, it's getting hard. Like, there's not a ton to talk about. I mean, I talk off topic all the time, but there's not a ton to talk about in Harvest Moon, so I don't know. I just feel like it's time to start cutting for the second year, and, you know, again, like I said, I would have ended it at the first year if it was. Who? Hello, creepy man. You weirdo. And she's pretty weird too, for that matter. Silly question. Flowers fade in front of you, sugar pie. Oh, honey bunch, you are so sweet. Whoa! Keep it PG-13, guys. Why do I get a bunch of freaks on my farm? I mean, granted, it is the freak farm, but I get that. Yeah. And I love how yeah, he's sitting out there, and they're like standing out there to make a baby bed. Making a baby bed means you have to, you know, carry wood in front of my house. I don't know. Yeah, again, I'm criticizing the carpenter's animation, but like, it is pretty ridiculous, but in a good way, because it gives me something to talk about. As much as it is ridiculous, it's a good kind of ridiculous. And it brings me back to the whole thing of people saying, like, you know, when I criticize things and I say things need to be better and stuff, at the same time, as much as there needs to be better, you know, sometimes there are things that are really bad. at the same time, I think life would be more interesting without the bad things. There is some really horrible stuff out there that, you know, it's funny because it's so bad. You know, if it brings you joy, does it matter if it's not like up to standards? I'm talking about like stuff like, you know, The Room, for example, that movie, you know, stuff like that. Friday the Song. I mean, a lot of people I think really don't like hate it, and like my thing is, you know, I feel guilty for kind of laughing at it, but like it is kind of a ridiculous thing, the Friday Song. At the same time, I'm not laughing at the girl. I'm not laughing at Rebecca Black personally. I'm just saying like the song's catchy. I enjoy it personally, but at the same time, it's horribly written. But I think people just like some people like are seriously up in arms. Okay, some people are just kind of just acting and trying to cause more mischief, but there's probably some people who are actually really like absolutely hate the song. Or when someone like absolutely hates something, I can't say I honestly absolutely hate anything that's like really bad. I feel like if there's enough potential that it could have been better, I do kind of probably criticize it more. But you know, at the same time, again, life would be boring without some, you know, things that are. As bad as that is to say, though, like, I don't know. It's kind of odd. It's like, it's nice to have the bad things because they are good. But, like, it's a weird topic. It's not even one that I'm not even sure what the exact answer is. It's like saying, like, I enjoy the fact that The Room exists because it's funny, because it's so bad, but, you know, I guess it kind of adds some more excitement, and it's more interesting. In fact, the fact that it's bad is probably more interesting sometimes than being a good film. Of course, the extraordinarily good films, but, you know, a lot of times the films that are just okay, oh, and thank you, Harris, but the films that are just okay, you know, can also just be kind of boring at times, too. Like I said, people like, I've said before, people like extremes. People like extreme good things or really bad things. So I guess the thing is, say it with me, balance is key. Hello, drugstore. Ooh, I need you, girl, because you can. That sounded wrong, but no, I need to get a potato recipe because I knew she had one. I need you, girl. That's like, I feel. Ugh. That's something you don't want to say to a little girl in, like, real life. Don't say I need you, girl, to a little girl you never met. Granted, I met her in this game, technically, but, oh, and yes, I will give that to you. Oh, and I need that boy. No, I'm not gonna do that again, but I do need to give him an egg. Here's an egg. Spa poached eggs. Yes, teach me. You got the spa poached egg recipe. And here you go, Harris. But yeah, chopping some wood. I don't know, did I show getting the silver axe on screen? I almost feel like I didn't, but if I didn't, I have the silver axe, which allows me to do 2 chops, which is much quicker. I don't think I cut it out. I think I did show it being powered up. The axe is so slow at powering up, though. It really is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did show it powering up. And let's give this guy some vines. What's with this guy and always talking about fruit alcohol? I think you have a problem for a Sprite. You might need to go see someone. Time for an intervention. And, yes, let's go to bed, Anne. Have her teleport into bed. Oh! Hi, Harris. Hey! I'm going to get married. Ooh, awesome. Kind of short notice, but whatever. So yeah, you can see the ceremonies for other people too, and we're gonna go to Harris's right now. It's Harris and Maria. Aw, they're a cute couple. Do. It's interesting how Harris doesn't have any relatives. Then again, neither do I. My father didn't show up. To my wedding, that is. And here comes the doves! Though one of the doves is weirdly not in like the one position, it's off to the side. But anyway, this is Made for 100, and I'm reminding you, Harris is awesome.